Hello, you beautiful people. Welcome back to the Haikyu video. Today we are doing actually one of the most anticipated videos. What to buy in the shop. So this is going to be a guide for people that want to spend. We are not talking about every single shop and every single currency. We are talking about specifically what you should be buying in this game. So if you want to spend some money in this game, we're going to start from what I think is the best value and pretty much the cheapest stuff as well. And then we're going to move into whale territory where, honestly, with our current spending, we have really explored and tested a bunch of things. I will tell you what I think is the most valuable, but at the end of the day, only spend what you're comfortable spending. And, you know, don't overspend. Pretty much, don't put yourself in a bad situation, alright guys? So, the most important thing in my eyes, in my world, is going to be Kageyama. So, this Kageyama, when I eventually scroll to it, there we go. This starter pack, without a doubt, for a single dollar to be able to get Kageyama SSR, is absolutely, it's just so strong. It is actually so strong. You actually get some summon tickets as well. It is without doubt the best value pack. I recommend every single player to actually go pick that up. That is, you know, it's a free player for $1 at this point, right? To me, that's almost free, okay? Right, the next pack that I think everyone should really consider is the monthly passes. We are not going to just go down this, don't worry. The monthly passes are insane value for people that are going to be playing this game for at least a month, right? And I assume that's everyone. No one's planning to play a game for 5-10 minutes, spend, and then close it. So, knowing that, this is the best value. And I mean, of course, the smaller pack is a little bit better value, but I like to double dip, and also the stamina, super worth it. Also, can we just say, these purple gems, I'm going to come to these are useful. So by buying both, you actually set yourself up for something in the later part of this video that's quite cool, okay? So once you've picked those up, you are at this point in about $20 into this game, let's be real, because you're looking at 13 here, 4 here, and $1 there. You're shy of $20, but you know, you're about there. Let's just say you want to spend a little bit more. You want to spend a tiny bit more, and that's fair, you can. The next thing I would look at are these passes. There are 3 passes in particular that we're going to look at. I think Battle of the Concepts is probably the best one out of the lot. Now, some people might say so otherwise, but for just $8.99, the ability to get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 in total. I mean, I guess maybe don't count the top row, but you are still looking at 8 red tickets for $8.99, plus you're getting this, which is actually really strong. A legendary potential, when you get to level 25, feels really good. So, the 8 tickets and a legendary potential, plus, I mean, another 68 of these star gems, $8.99 feels good. I'm not gonna lie. I like this, and I would prioritize this over any of the other passes. Because in the future, you're going to want URs. In the future, those red tickets are going to come in handy. That's a really good pass. Now, the decoy pass is also pretty decent if you're chasing the SSR Hinata. But do note that getting the pass doesn't guarantee you Hinata. It only gets you funds towards it. And other than, you know, what you see, which is like what you get, it's not the greatest. It's only $4. It's nothing crazy. Like, that's the best part. All 3 of these passes, if you pick them all up, it's an extra like $15 total. So it's not a massive amount for someone that's willing to spend. I know at this point we've already racked up, just in this video alone, the 4 or 5 things I've talked about, we've already racked up close to what, $35 we're talking now. We're probably just shy of $35. Oh, wrong thing. That volleyball pass. Volleyball pass being the last one. That's $35 entry, but that is a lot of stuff. Now, this pass, again, the best thing, I love the recruit tickets in here. I mean, it's got a lot of resource in here as a whole, but the thing you're chasing is the legendary memory box. You're going to want to pick one of these memories up. Depending on how your team looks, these are really powerful. They're mostly plug and play, so you don't need a specific unit, but you do need it in a specific position, so that is really solid. Now that we've done that, what else can you buy? Cool. I personally think that they are like the most value stuff. Coming back into the store, I do like the level up bonus, and as you can see, I've picked this up. These are typically really solid. So as you level up, you're going to be getting gems. It's only up to level 40, and again, you get the bonus 680, which is super nice. So if you want to throw that on there, you're about $40 into this game at this point, okay? You're $40 into this game, but you have a lot of gems coming in. You've got a lot of purple gems. You've got a lot of blue gems. You've got a lot of everything going on. This is a really solid start. I want to quickly talk about this, not because you should buy this, but because it's just a natural point in going into this. If you come in and buy these, it's important to note, it says you'll be gifted 30 diamonds. Do not do what I thought it was, which is, oh, you're going to get 300 star gems, and then another 300 star gems. It does specifically state diamonds. Haikyu players can't read. So when I clicked on this, I was really surprised to not get my diamonds. And I got blue diamonds. I thought I'd get purple diamonds. It is 6,400 purple diamonds, and then it's 6,400 blue diamonds on top of that as the bonus. So, for those of you who do want double bubble, that's not it. Which is why these are really not that good value for money. So, guys, I would say don't buy this unless you're a super whale. Only buy this if you're a super whale, okay? So, right, going back, we've talked about the level up pack, we've talked about the volleyball pass, we've talked about the greatest decoy pack, the battle of concepts, monthly passes, and the Kageyama pass. We've gone sort of backwards on that. The next thing I want to talk about is chain pack, and this is where those purples are going to come in handy. Now, if you've done all of that, right, and you've bought every one of those, you will be able to claim all of this up until about here, if I'm not wrong. Which means you'll have a dupe of Oikawa and Oikawa claimable. If I remember right, and I might be slightly wrong here, you could actually finish this if you wanted. Is it worth it? Probably not. This would go really low down on priority if you want to fully max it. But getting a copy of Oikawa is really solid, and I recommend picking up a single copy because you will have enough purple diamonds to go and do that. So I do recommend picking up the single copy of Oikawa, by the way. And that's what I would do. I'd use the purple diamonds to get one copy of Oikawa. The only time you should get more than one copy of Oikawa is if you're really trying to commit like I have. But to do that, I came into store, and as you guys saw, I actually bought this 6,400 pack. And even then, I needed a little bit extra. So it was a little bit more than 6,400 to finish the chain pack. So is it worth it? You need to decide that for yourself. Right, I'm going to quickly touch on the recruit stuff as well. Do I think any of this is worth it? Personally, I'm a person that has purple diamonds, and I still haven't summoned for this. I don't really like it too much. We'll see, maybe in a few hours I might do it. In terms of the time-limited packs, unless you really want Hinata, I don't really recommend these. Again, I think it's the first two that are really solid, so these two are really good value for money. But other than that, the rest of them feel really bad, so I don't like it. Same with these. I've bought all these, and they reset weekly. I'm not a big fan, should I be real with you? Like, for example, this pack here, worst value I've ever seen in my life. This is terrible. 90 quid for 55 summons is awful value. You should never be clicking this. The alternative to that is the time-limited pack. 80 summons for the same amount, and you get XP and you get gold. Now, is this that good? Listen, I was getting a bit impatient, so I was picking them up. But the first one comes in at like $4. The next one comes in at like, so I think it's like $40, and then it's 90. So it does get expensive. But listen, you're better off getting these time-limited packs than coming into Recruit and buying these ones, to be super honest with you. And then, lastly, if we come into time-limited special offers, I've never picked a single one of these up. I do not think there's good value in here. I don't think you should be spending any money on summoning for limited time packs. Limited time for like these SSR pulls. I don't think it's worth it for you. Look at ways to get reds. Look at ways to get diamonds, but do not look at ways to get these. These are not that good value. Memories, tickets. I do like these. I have picked up two. Probably should pick up the $1 one. But in reality, these are really important. And the fact that you can get SSRs, URs, all with the same currency, these will retain value. These are good things to invest in. But again, you want to just try and find things that give you very good value like this. You don't really want to go extensive on it. Depending on the sort of whale you are, you're going to need to budget this. I think all people that are like low spenders should be picking up Kageyama. I think anyone that's willing to spend money on this game should be picking up Kageyama, and then the monthly passes. And then you need to decide, am I willing to spend for the battle passes? If the answer is yes, go pick them up. And then you need to think, is it worth for me buying the level up packs? And then anything beyond that, you are in whale territory. At that point, I really recommend limited packs. There isn't much else other than that. Most of the stuff in store are actually quite bad value. So for now, they are the best value stuff. I hope this helps people, in trying to spend money in this game. Again, spend wisely, spend only what you can afford. Other than that, boys, have a wonderful rest of your day. Make sure you hit subscribe and make sure you hit like on every one of my videos. Thank you. I'll see you on the next one. Bye!